Tonight, Spencer is again stepping back and forth at his apartment and waiting for his potential clients to show up at his door. Suddenly, someone rings the doorbell. The client finally shows up, and Spencer is excited. It's Jessie and Carmen's mother, and the detective at the door. Jessie starts to talk about the incident.
Carmen and I were hanging out in her apartment, and I was in the living room picking out movies to watch. I heard her coughing a lot that day, and suddenly I heard noises coming out of her bedroom. So I ran inside to see what happened, and I found her lying on the floor, clutching her chest, and then passed out. I immediately called the ambulance and sent her to the hospital. I was terrified. After a range of examination, the doctor came to talk to me and Carmen's family. The doctor said that they cannot find any serious injury that causes this incident, and I'm not sure why she passed out suddenly and still staying in coma. They need more time to observe. But the doctor did mention that they could only find several physical symptoms that are similar to the signs caused by smoking cigarette. For instance, the level of toxicants in her body and some damages in her lung and heart.
So, does she have a habit of smoking cigarettes?
No, of course not. She would not do such thing. No, I have never seen her smoke a cigarette.
I could not find any clue after searching the house and her belongings. No suspicious medicine or drugs. Seems pretty normal.
That's why we are here, hoping you would give us a hand.
Spencer decided to take the case and went to Carmen's home to start his investigation. After scanning of Carmen's room and her belongings, Spencer spotted out something.
Does she like to go to busy city areas, where there are lots of bars and restaurants that are popular among young people?
Jessie is surprised.
Yes, she does. How do you know? She likes to go to Lan Kwai Fong regularly to drink with friends.
It's Shisha. She loves Shisha, doesn't she? That's how she got those toxicants.
Jessie is in shock.
What? How?
You can tell from the smell of the sweetened flavor all over her clothes. And she has all those business cards from different bars in Central, Tsim Sha Tsui, Causeway Bay, which most of them serve Shisha. Judging by her varieties of hobbies, while none of them is preserved, indicates a high level of curiosity and the eagerness to explore novel things. Having a typical overprotective mother who forbids her daughter to do anything she disagrees with. It's not surprised that the daughter will eventually develop a risk-taking behavior tendency as an act of rebellion in response to her mother's excessive control.
Jessie is once again amazed by Spencer, speechless and just standing there staring at Spencer for a few seconds, while tries to squeeze out the words.
So you are saying that smoking shisha is how she was exposed to those toxic chemicals? But how harmful could it be?
Well, of course it's toxic. Shisha is just another tobacco product like traditional cigarettes, which made of similar ingredients, and both of them can cause serious negative health effects to our bodies. The smoke is created by burning tobacco and charcoal from the top and goes through the device body into the water jar. Then it passes through the hose and enters the smoker's body. Nicotine, carbon monoxide, carcinogens, volatile aldehydes, heavy metal, etc. are released during shisha smoking. These cancer-related chemicals not only contribute to cardiovascular disease, lung cancers, oral and throat cancers, but also damage our skins, hair and nails, causing impaired fertilities in men, as well as adverse effects of pregnancy in women. In addition, nicotine can lead to addiction, which makes it difficult to quit.
Doesn't the water supposed to filter out some of the toxic?
Letting the smoke pass through the water doesn't clarify any harmful substances, but only make it easier for people to inhale the smoke. And the sweetened smells is just a disguise to attract younger customers. Not to mention the second-hand smoke. It can be more dangerous than first-hand smoke, as it also contributes to development of various diseases and cancers. For example, dangerously high level of carbon monoxide is produced when burning charcoal, which could lead to CO poisoning and heart disease by elevating heart rate and blood pressure. Even if you are just sitting there and did not smoke from the shisha device directly, you're still exposed to the harmful substances presented in the air.
Those shisha bars are full of young people these days. They usually spend at least 1 or 2 hours there. Imagine how much smoke and toxins they have inhaled, and the damages caused to their body. Engaging a shisha session could make you breathe in up to 100 times more smoke compared to a single cigarette.
Wow, I should really let Carmen know about all this once she wakes up.
Okay, I'm done here. On to the next case.